Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club Summer Camp 2022. We're here all summer, 8 weeks. Get that money. I'm here with a couple of newcomers, which is always fun. It's also a good group. Mr. Andrew always has a good group. And we're going to start this podcast real quick. We're going to let them introduce themselves from my left to my right. Please give me your name and your age.
Jeffrey, 8 years old.
Welcome to the podcast, my man. I dropped the bomb on you. The bomb is long. I'm sorry, my phone. Next, that's the name and address. Don't tell me where you live at. Give me your name and your age.
My name is Jeremiah, and I'm 10 years old.
My man, Jeremiah. All right. Last but not least.
My name's Olaposi. I'm 9 years old.
Best name in the group, Olaposi. He sound like a good football player. I want an Olaposi jersey. Welcome to the podcast. You all have one thing in common. You know what it is?
What?
That you're all in this group. The second thing you have in common is that you're all new to podcasts. It's the first podcast, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the second podcast. You can have two things in common. You looked at me like I was crazy. So welcome to the podcast. Welcome, I like when newcomers come and try this real quick. So today we're gonna keep it real simple. Something that we all could talk about. I just had a little taco, so I'm not hungry, but usually during these topics, my stomach starts growling. What's today's topic? Someone want to yell it out?
Summer foods.
Summer food. What's the difference between the summer food and the winter food? Because they don't really matter to me.
Winter foods are more warmer.
Like soup, right?
Yeah.
Like soup is you should tell my aunt that. My aunt used to make me eat soup in the summertime. I still don't forgive her for that.
Winter foods are way hotter.
What you mean way hotter?
They're like
Greasier?
yeah.
Like ramen.
Ramen noodles? What about pastelitos? I got a pastelito date coming up. Don't
Summer
worry about
foods
that.
are like cookies or something.
Cookies?
Or like,
Summer foods are usually quick bites.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could eat pizza all the time, but in the summer, you get down, you eat a slice and you go back to the park and you're okay. In the wintertime, you're like, I need some rice and beans. I need some totones. I need some mofongo. I need all that stuff. It's a little different. You want to have layers. You want to have layers in just like you know how you wear layers of clothing. I wear a t-shirt, a hoodie, and a coat. Same thing in the wintertime.
Pants.
Who wears underwear?
Whoa, hey.
You ain't ask me the question, and just don't ask me questions like that if you don't want to know the answer. So it's kind of like layers, and I think you also eat a lot of fast food in the summertime because no one wants to cook.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to summer dish? Give me a good one. I'm going around the table. Who wants to go first?
Jeffrey.
not me.
Jeffrey, you're right there. They picked you, Jeffrey. What's a good summer dish? What's your favorite summer dish? You like the glizzies? That's what you like? I ain't no glizzies. There's nothing wrong with no glizzies.
Or like macaroni.
Macaroni and cheese or just regular macaroni salad?
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah,
or
macaroni
something.
and cheese. Macaroni and cheese go down all the time. That's a
Nice.
winter, summer, Thanksgiving, birthday party,
Oh yeah.
any cookout better have some mac and cheese. What's your go-to summer dish? You ever had a piragua? You know what that is? That's a snow cone when they scrape the ice.
Yeah.
That's old school. It's piragua.
That's what I ate.
That's a good one.
That's what I eat in the summer.
No, but what's one of your go-to dishes, man? He said macaroni and cheese. By the looks of you, bro, you're not
go-to?
missing any meals, so that means that you're eating some solid foods, my
You
man.
neither.
And I didn't say that. I'm right next to you. Your father got me breakfast, so you know that I know. So what are we eating out there?
My go-to food would
Something
probably be pizza.
Pizza? Pizza's great. What about you, buddy?
I like to eat sometimes noodles,
Just like regular egg noodles or ramen?
like ramen.
Okay. What you're doing right now is preparing yourself for college. That's going to be your meal. Don't eat too much ramen noodles now. Because when you get to college, that's going to be your meal. It's going to be breakfast. It's going to be lunch. It's going to be your date. It's going to be everything. It's going to be when you go to a birthday party, when you go to a cookout, you're going to have ramen noodles because that's all college people could afford. So don't eat too much now because when you go to college, you know you're gonna prepare yourself for that. Unless you're going to Japan in the next couple of weeks, then I don't know because ramen is popping over there. Okay, so you got basic stuff. How about some strange stuff that you ate in the summer?
Strange.
Yeah, like different. I'm gonna let you know mine. There used to be a spot when I was younger, Randall's Island. My dad had softball teams, and there was an old lady always brought out her pots. She cooked some oxtails fried. Yo, slamming. They used to cost $1. Probably now it costs like $15. But those fried oxtails was the slamming. I used to be busting it down to the bone. And that was the first time I ever ate it. I didn't even know what it was, but it was good. It was good and crunchy, meaty and greasy. So it served all purposes. Your hands got all greasy, so the dirt could slide right off. It was fine. It was beautiful. It was like putting armor all on your fingertips. That's what it was to me. So that's a strange summer meal that I didn't think that I would like, but it was a good meal. So what's a good summer dish? Maybe that you eat like when you go to a festival or something like that.
Yeah.
They always got fried something over there.
Yeah, fried Oreos or
Fried Oreos.
Funnel
or-
cake.
Yeah,
me
funnel
too.
cake.
Funnel cake is good.
Yeah,
Fried Oreos. You know what's mine? You know those what is in the Italian one, the Zeppos. You ever had those? Zeppelis? They're like a little donut. But it's like powdered, like a little powdered donut, and then they put a lot of white powder, and you shake it up, and when you bite it, it's all over the place, and your clothes have a whole bunch of sugar powder on it, but they're really good. Italian restaurants, pizza shops have it. They used to have like a bowl, and you could get like garlic knots, or you can get Zeppos. Just get the Zeppos. It's a good one. Zeppos is a go-to in a festival. What's another maybe something strange that you eat in a festival, or maybe something that's native to your country or something like that. To your family's country. You're in America, so what's a good one for you? Huh? You don't know? You don't have nothing different that you eat? You don't have like my girls eat a kibasi. They eat kibasi is like a form of sausage. There's pierogies, which is like a little dumpling. This is Polish dishes. So they eat something like that. What about has anyone eat that street corn? You eat that street corn?
I don't
Yeah,
like corn.
sometimes.
You never had that? I never had it, but I always wanted to try it. I don't know how corn, mayonnaise, that red thing, the cheese, that's a combination right there. But it looks good.
It does, but I never tried it.
You never tried it? I want to try it. I'm gonna do it this summer. Yeah, they put K on that K on. Is it K on or cumin? I think it's cumin or something like that. Or paprika. I don't know what it is, but it has like some red powder to make it a little spicy. But they layer it with mayonnaise.
I forgot. I know what it was called. I forgot.
It's called the street corn. That's what I call it. I don't know what it's called, but if you have a community that has Mexicans and all that, they be having those and those chorizos and all that stuff. Those are good. The homemade ones are pretty good. What about what's a good meal for lunch here? Because today, I don't know if it was today's lunch, but they was bussing. Those kids were going for 3 or 4 plates.
Yeah.
Who here
I
won?
didn't like
Who here
it.
won for seconds?
I didn't like it.
Oh, all right.
I
It's
tried
dirt.
to.
You tried it? It was good.
I didn't eat the
Tried to
lunch.
get seconds, but I couldn't.
You couldn't get seconds.
No.
It was finished.
Was it the rice and like the chicken?
Yeah, the rice and chicken. It was busting.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? It was too bougie for you. What's going on?
I like the chicken, but not the rice.
You said the rice tasted like beans in it.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I didn't say it tastes like beans.
Who likes Who likes this? This is one of my favorite rices. Besides Spanish rice. You ever had the halal rice?
Yes.
Halal chicken over rice. Oh
Yes.
my
Oh, yeah, I
god!
had that before.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You're slamming.
That tastes so good.
You ever had that? Chicken
had
over
it
rice?
before.
There was a truck right over here. They used to come every once in a while, right in the corner. And I met you
Yeah.
there a couple of times. And what? Chicken, fresh, just like today's chicken. A little rice. You want the spicy rice, or you want just the regular rice? Give me the spicy rice. Boom, and they put that white sauce, and then a little bit of that hot sauce. Don't get crazy on the hot sauce. Slamming, $5. White sauce is like a yogurt. No, that's the Greek one. I'm sorry, the Greek one is the yogurt one. I don't know what the white sauce is, but if you don't have the white sauce, I ain't eating it. No, it's not mayonnaise. It's not mayonnaise. It's some sour or something. But I'm gonna ask my halal guy. What's in that? What's in that white sauce? If you never had one, I recommend it, my man.
I've
Just
had one.
stay away from the hot sauce.
I know a strange food. I know a strange food.
What's a strange food?
Pineapple on pizza.
That's Hawaiian pizza.
That's what it's called. I never ate pineapple on pizza. I mean, it's not.
It's basically called Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, it's not my thing. You know what I did have? There's a dish called bruschetta that is like tomatoes and mozzarella with like basil. So I ate a bruschetta, but it was with mango. And I know you thinking right now, mango with cheese and that. Let me tell you something. It was probably the best combination I ever had.
Everything
It
is
was
good.
so good. You know, you can see it. You can see that it's good. But the mozzarella, like fresh mozzarella sliced and like a mango, and then it had like basil on top, and you cut it like, yo, it was so good. I said the same thing. I looked at it and I said, I like all three of those things. That combination is not gonna be good. But I said, you know what? I'm in someone's house. Let me be cordial and let me take a little piece of it. I couldn't talk. I couldn't stop talking about it. I enjoy going to this person's house because he knows that I like it and he always brings it to me. So I'm looking forward to another visit this summer to his house just for that. That's only a strange thing I ate. You never had. I think I always bring this up when Andrew's group is. You never had tongue. You never had lengua. Spanish people. You never had oreja, the ear, like the pig ear, none of that stuff. You never had something strange like that? Crickets or spider legs or
Spider legs?
crocodile? You never had crocodile?
There's like the show.
Crocodile slamming.
There's a show like you gotta finish the bugs first and then.
I predict there's probably a show like that. But I'm talking about stuff that we ate. You never had crocodile? Crocodile slamming.
I never.
You ever had, what about frog legs?
I've heard of people eating frog legs.
I seen.
Frog legs.
I seen.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Chicken wings. Chicken wings with a webbed feet. That's the only difference.
I've also seen people like eat snails. I think.
Yeah, that's
It
called
smells.
escargot. That's fancy.
I like a little.
Escargot.
I don't really like a lot of.
People in
I usually eat fish sometimes.
What about conch? You ever had a little conch? Never had a conch? Conch is disgusting, but it's good. It's disgusting the way it looks, but it's good.
What
in
is
the way it tastes. Conch is, you know that shell that looks all fancy that people used to like blow and that comes from the sea? Inside it's an animal, and you take it out and it's real slimy.
Ew.
And it looks like a booger. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and it's clear. It's like kind of clear, but it looks like a snot that you had, and you know when you have a runny nose, it's kind of like that. But some people also like bread it, and they make like a fritter, like a chicken nugget or tender. Oh my God, it's so good, so good. Try it out one of these days when you go on vacation. A little conch. Usually you get it in Jamaica, Bahamas, and stuff like that. What's a good seafood? What's a good dish?
Spicy crab legs
Crab legs. What you like?
I don't like seafood.
You like seafood? What about you?
and shrimp.
Yeah,
Shrimp
I
is
like
good.
shrimp. I like shrimp with like. Sometimes I eat shrimp with pasta, maybe or rice.
I like shrimp and I like pasta. I don't like shrimp and pasta together. I don't like any fish and pasta together.
You don't like fish?
Lobster tails, and maybe a conch here or there, shrimps obviously. But I'm not having like he's about to leave. Yeah, I'm not having tell him to hold on a second. I'm not having like a snapper and stuff like that. No, I don't eat too much fish. Tuna fish I like. Tuna fish is good. And I hate sardines. You like sardines?
I don't.
Oh, they stink.
Hibachi's good.
I like hibachi.
They sardines and people eat it with just bread and they just soak it in the
just
oil.
like,
That has to be like an old school person.
That's
An old school person and do that. All right. Unfortunately, guys, this food is not getting me hungry, but we have to go because this podcast is over. I got another squad waiting for me outside. I think 28 girls are waiting for me outside. This might be a nail polish festival after this.
Will you post it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's definitely gonna be hot in here. Hot in here. All right, guys. See you later. Say goodbyes.
Bye. Bye.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you, guys.